Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new here. For today's video, I'm so excited to share with you guys my Hobonichi 2026 unboxing. I'm going to keep this intro short so you guys can see my items real quick, and then I'm going to follow it up with a bit more of a chattier section, sharing my thoughts behind like my purchases and things like that. So yeah, I'm just going to dive right in, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so this is everything that I ordered from Hobonichi, minus the Tomie Weeks, which I ordered from my sister. I ordered that one on Amazon actually, so that is shipping directly to them rather than coming all the way to me in Sweden. But yeah, everything else in frame is what I ordered. I ordered 3 weeks. One is for my mom, this one here in the middle in antique green. And then this A6 Techo and cover is my husband's pick for 2026. These 2 weeks here are my picks, and then I also kind of splurged on the Tot weeks cover as well, so I'll show you that. But yeah, everything else, I ordered some accessories. I ordered the index tabs and the clear cover on covers, and then I got the freebie pens, and then my partner got the robot, which I'm hoping will be my robot. But yeah, I just wanted to show you real quick, if you're interested, what I got. But I'll go into a little bit more detail now and show you. I think maybe I want to show you this leather cover first, because I don't think I've seen it too much on YouTube at the moment, but yeah. Okay, so this week's cover is going to kick off the kind of chattier portion of my video. I want to share the reasoning behind some of my picks in a little bit more detail. And yeah, I want to start with this week's cover. It's kind of a splurge for me this year. I usually don't have covers or buy covers for my weeks. I usually just use the clear cover on cover, but I really wanted to spoil myself this year, especially since I'm not in Japan as well, so I'm technically saving money by not buying more planners and notebooks and like impulse purchases and stuff that I would normally buy when I lived in Japan. So I kind of splurged and got this week's cover, and I absolutely love it. It is a beautiful, you can see kind of a pebbled leather, so it does have some texture to it. So if you're like a fan of smooth leather, you know, maybe this isn't your vibe, but I really like it. As far as I know from, you know, using Hobonichi for several years now, as far as I know, I don't think they've ever made, or Hobonichi has ever made, a leather Tot cover for their weeks. I know they have it for A6 and their A5, and I think they might even have one for their 5-year, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. But for their weeks, they haven't. And so when I saw this in their lineup, I got really excited because I thought it'd be a really nice thing to have, especially since I was already eyeing at the time this week's cover, or not week's cover, this Hobonichi weeks, and I thought the kind of blue inside matched really nicely with this kind of blue, kind of calming motif, or this kind of pastel design for this week's. Anyways, and I just thought I would treat myself this year, and I'm so excited. It feels so amazing. It's because I've been to other events, like reveal events. I know how this week's like leather feels, so I knew it would be a really good quality since I've already been eyeing it before. But yeah, this one is very nice. I'm super happy to have it. I think it'll be a really nice pairing. I plan to use this as my journal cover, so this Hobonichi Weeks will be my journal for next year, and this is the cover I wanted to use with it. So I thought it'd be a really nice combo, and yeah, I'm not disappointed at all. Okay, and so real quick, this A6 Techo is my partner's. He got the Pine Forest cover for it. He usually goes for the weeks. I think he usually picks at least 1 weeks every year, but this year nothing really kind of spoke to him, so he went with this combo. And he actually, I don't know if he would mind me telling you, but he's been like falling behind with his techos for 2025, so I think he really wanted to simplify his journal for next year, so he's just going with this combo. So I think it's a good pick, and I just wanted to show you what he got. Okay, so my second week's pick, which is gonna be my planner, is this Galloping Horses Bow and Tie Hobonichi Weeks. I got this one in Japanese and then this one in English. At the time of ordering, which I ordered on September 25th, and it arrived 2 days ago, so on October 7th. At the time, they didn't have this one in stock when I ordered it, but it came back in stock in English, so I ordered it quickly in English because I wasn't sure when the restock was going to happen. But anyways, so I have so I have one in English and one in Japanese, and then for my mom, I ordered it in Japanese as well. But yeah, I usually would prefer it in Japanese, but I mean, it doesn't really matter anyways. But yeah, this is my planner for next year. I was really hesitant when I saw this revealed, or at least in the preview calendar, they revealed the pouches. And I saw it, I knew this was going to be the kind of zodiac bow and tie for this year. And I don't know if it's going to give away my age, but the Year of the Horse is my year. So I was pretty dead set on getting whatever horse design it would be for the bow and tie this year. But I was kind of disappointed until I saw someone describe in person, like when they said that this bow and tie fabrics with the horse pattern, it kind of reminds them of like Ralph Lauren or Hermes, kind of a bit more of a chicer. Not that I have any of those items in my position, but just kind of gave me the vibe that it's a bit more chicer and less like Western. I thought it'd be like more Western theme, and I was like, oh, that's kind of not really my vibe. But anyways, I decided to go with it. And I saw a lot of unboxing videos since I ordered so late this year. And I really like the look of it. But it's kind of interesting because this is one of the covers that I see on YouTube where in different lights it looks like a very different color. Like sometimes it looks a bit more like grayish beige, sometimes it looks really brown. And so I was watching a few videos to kind of see if I could gauge what is it true to color basically. I thought it'd be kind of similar to actually this type of gray, but they're actually not very similar, or they're not as close. This is not as gray. It's a bit, yeah, more brown, but I think it'll still look nice together. It's a bit more of a different vibe for me this year. Okay, so I cleared my space a little bit, but what I wanted to say is that if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that when it comes to selecting my weeks every year, I like to pick weeks that match in kind of a color scheme so they look good side by side on my desk. I'm not someone who takes my planner like out and about. They usually both stay on my desk or my journaling space. So I usually like when they look very similar, but clearly these two don't. But that was also the reasoning why I ended up picking this leather top cover. I was hoping maybe if I it's getting a bit dark now because it's starting to rain and it's super cloudy now. But yeah, anyways, I thought that this leather, I was hoping it'd be kind of a warmer gray, and I think it is actually. And I thought it would look good side by side with this kind of tan, warm, brown Weeks design. And I kind of think they match or look very similar in a nice way. So I'm really happy with that decision. And yeah, just this wasn't actually my first pick. If you had asked me early in September what my weeks would be, I was leaning heavily towards the Liberty fabric design. I'll put it on screen just to refresh your memory. Yeah, I was leaning heavily to that one because I thought it would match this week's design, because I knew this one, I was gonna go with this one 100%. But I thought maybe it'd be too busy. I wasn't sure, but I don't know. I was really sold on it when I saw early unboxings because it seemed to be like the most popular one at the time. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't go with it, but I'm also like, I've used bone tie like wigs before. I was very curious to see if I would want to have a Liberty Fabrics design this year, but yeah, ended up not going with it. And yeah, no, I'm really happy with my combo for next year. Do you guys think that they match? Because I kind of think they do. I kind of think they look nice together. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, these are my picks for next year, and I'm not gonna unwrap them because I feel like At this point, I feel like I'm one of the last people to do their unboxing, but I also waited so long to do my order. But yeah, anyways. Okay, so next I'll just briefly mention this antique green Weeks. It is not the mega size, so it's just the regular size, and I'm not gonna unwrap any of this because this one's especially for my mom. But everything else, I am usually a January 1st start person. I might set up my planner a little bit because I bought tabs, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, this is the one I got from my mom. She really liked this Weeks clear cover on cover design this year, and she thought they would look good together, and I think so as well. I think Hobonichi's most recent Instagram posting, which I will try to put on the screen for you guys, shows the combo, and I think they look really nice. So those were her picks this year. She usually buys one a year, and I think she's been doing it 2 years now, and it's making me really happy that she's kind of getting into the hobby as well. So accessories wise, I didn't get that many accessories. I usually get a pencil board for every week. This one I don't have one, but this Moomin one will go with this week's, and then this Tomie A6 one will be my partner's, and then this Moomin one I thought was really cute. I really like this shade of blue, so that'd be nice to have. And then I got this weekly supplement. I wasn't sure I was gonna order it, but before I did my order, I decided to test out the 2025 version one I had. It's pretty much empty, as you can tell, for the first more than half the year. But I started to use it, and it's been really nice for me to use it instead of my Hobonichi Weeks planner. And yeah, I've just been making small adjustments like that to kind of help my productivity. And so I'm really glad I started testing this back out, and then by the time I ordered it, I could put one of these into my order, which is really nice, since it would be really difficult to order it just by itself from Hobonichi and ship all the way here. But anyways, I just threw this one in because yeah, I really like this supplement, and it works for me when I need it. And then yeah, next I have 2 index stickers. I really like this kind of accessories release from Hobonichi. Yeah, I have no idea if I'll like them or not. I'm usually not someone who puts tabs in my planner. So this will be a first year, but I really like the look of these, and it really sold it to me when I saw when Hobonichi made their own kind of live of all their accessories and the lineup. I was tempted to get the other things as part of their lineup because I wasn't quite sure if this was part of their permanent tools and toys like series, because sometimes, I mean, Hobonichi is not alone in this, but a lot of brands introduce things in their lineup and then they remove them after a certain amount of years. So I wasn't quite sure if I should like stock up on these or you know, buy all the accessories just in case they don't continue it. But I haven't seen these in person, like felt them, so I wanted to just check the quality and just kind of, you know, if this is something that I like, then I would kind of stock up on it. But I mean, who knows? This might be a permanent addition to Hobonichi's website. I just wasn't sure at the time of ordering if it was. So I ordered 2, and yeah, I really like it. I'm gonna use it for my planner. Okay, so lastly, I did order some clear cover-on-covers, but that's not very exciting. I mean, I think I'm probably missed the boat for Hobonichi unboxings. I'm sure you probably have seen so many and you're tired of them, but I just wanted to film it for my channel as well. And it's been very interesting actually to wait to order from Hobonichi. I mean, if you've followed my channel before, you know that I moved from Japan to Sweden, so this is my first year using Hobonichi where I'm not in Japan. So I decided to intentionally wait and not order on September 1st to see more of my impressions of the items. Just be a little bit more cautious because I think I'm a bit more assured of myself when I see it in person. Like, you're a bit more convinced. But then I saw a lot of unboxings and it kind of swayed me to this final order. And there was a little bit of anxiety because like covers like Hobonichi designs like this one went out of stock briefly, and a part of me was like a little bit worried because, you know, I can't go to Loft or anywhere to just pick it up. So I was a bit worried, but besides that, I mean, I think it was quite refreshing to wait. I wasn't really like wavering so much because yeah, I knew the weeks I wanted for my journal. My weeks, I guess, my planner could have gone in another direction, but really happy with what I got. No regrets here. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll wait next year to order after September 1st or on September 1st, but this year was a good practice, I think. Okay, so that is it for my unboxing. Again, I'm super happy with what I got, and I hope you guys are all doing well and happy with your picks, or still thinking about it. I'm still figuring out a few more things for next year regarding my planner lineup, but other than that, I mean, these are the main things for myself. So I hope you guys enjoy listening, and I hope you guys are all having a fun planner season. Bye!